This girl threw a bell. It flew from Mongolia to Seoul and hit a police officer on the head. Unbeknownst to her, the bell will bring her a lot of trouble. The girl's name is Namsoon. She inherited her ancestors' superpower. When she was born, she knocked out a doctor with one punch. At the one-year-old party, all the other babies picked their favorite things, but Namsoon lifted the table over her head with one hand and threw it off the stage. But the year she turned 5, her father took her to the park to play. Namsoon sat on a balloon and stomped on it, and she flew right off the ground. By the time she landed, she was already in the Mongolian steppe. Luckily, a kind couple picked her up. This couple didn't have any children. They thought it was a gift from God, so they raised Namsoon as their own daughter. In 2013, due to Namsoon's natural strength, she's invincible here. She could easily lift a 300-pound man in the annual wrestling competition. That day she was watching a dance on TV. Suddenly, her parents' voices came into her head. They kept calling out Namsoon's name. After a while, she took out her childhood clothes. The logo on the dress showed that it was made in Korea. This instantly reminded Namsoon of her life. She told her adoptive mom who she really was in a hurry. Namsoon grabbed her hand and said she wouldn't leave now. She knew that if she left, her family would be in trouble. So she wanted to herd more cows and sheep to earn enough money before she left. From then on, Namsoon began to learn Korean on her own. She studied while tending the sheep. 10 years passed in a flash. Namsoon has grown into a big girl, and her parents in South Korea have not been idle. They've been searching for their daughter for years. The police even set up a special task force. But because Namsoon's X chromosome is mutated and she has supernatural powers, even the paternity test is useless. This made it even more difficult for the police to find her. Even so, Namsoon's mom didn't give up. She even said that if someone finds Namsoon's whereabouts, she was willing to pay a reward of $500 million. But on this day, there were two crooks. The girl kicked open the door of the plane. The plane was traveling at 800 miles an hour, but she didn't hesitate to jump. The plane was about to run out of control. The girl suddenly accelerated to catch up. She not only has natural strength but also amazing jumping and speed. She grabbed the landing gear with both hands, but the plane didn't stop even though her feet were smoking. Just as the plane was about to crash into a car, a huge energy inside her suddenly awakened. In the end, the girl managed to save the plane from a major accident. The girl's name is Namsoon. She inherited her ancestors' superhuman strength. At the age of 5, she was lost in Seoul and went to Mongolia. Today is her first time back in Seoul, but the scene where she stopped the plane with her bare hands was seen by the biggest villain of the drama. On the other hand, her parents have been searching for Namsoon for years, but 2 days ago, a con artist named Lee Was suddenly appeared. Namsoon's mom mistook her for her long-lost daughter. In order to make up for her lost love, she took the con artist to luxury stores every day. She goes to all kinds of luxurious places. She had all sorts of luxury and riches, but the con artist was not satisfied, because she had a bigger plan. That day, when Namsoon's mom arrived at the office, a woman with a haggard face suddenly ran to her. She took her hand and asked for a loan of 10 million won. She even put up her store as collateral. Although Namsoon's mom is in the pawnshop business, but this month, this woman had already pledged all the valuable things in her house. This made Namsoon's mom feel strange, so Namsoon's mom gave her the money and followed her on her motorcycle. On the way, she saw the woman dealing with another vehicle. It turned out that all her money was for drugs. This scene was discovered by a police officer. As soon as the police stopped the woman, Namsoon's mom fell from the sky on a motorcycle. She went after the drug dealer in the car, but when she caught up with him, the drug dealer raised his middle finger and taunted her. Namsoon's mom was furious. When the car reached the tunnel, she kicked the car into the wall. When the police arrived, they were shocked at what they saw. Although Namsoon's mom managed to catch the two drug dealers, but the mastermind behind it is at the airport right now. He witnessed Namsoon stopping an airplane with her bare hands. An evil thought came to his mind. On the other side, Namsoon's grandma and mom seemed to sense something.